1998 in hip-hop was a whole different vibration, a shift in the culture. We're talking about a year that saw the birth of superstars and the rise of new sounds. We're about to dive deep into some of the most impactful debut albums that dropped. First up, we got the LOX, straight out of Yonkers, New York. Bad Boy Records' Money, Power, and Respect was an album title and a mission statement. These dudes didn't hold back, spitting fire over hard-hitting beats. Jadakiss, Styles P, Sheek Louch, each one a lyrical heavyweight in their own right. You had the production team from Bad Boy along with Dame Grease and Swiss Beats that crafted the backdrop for the LOX' aggressive style. Then you had Money, Power, and Respect, the anthem that resonated from the streets to the charts. And let's not forget If You Think I'm Jiggy, where they showed their versatility. Each artist went on to have their own solo hits, and this album put the LOX on the map as a force to be reckoned with, and their impact on hardcore hip-hop is undeniable. Next up, we gotta give it up for a true lyrical titan, Big Punisher. Hailing from the Bronx, Pun was a master of words. His flow is as intricate and as layered as a New York City subway map. Capital Punishment was a showcase to his skills, highlighting his ability to craft complex rhyme schemes and deliver them with effortless swagger. Beware was like a lyrical assault. Still Not a Player became a mainstream smash, but his tracks like I'm Not a Player and You Came Up that really showcased Pun's storytelling skills. Sadly, Pun's light was dimmed way too soon. He had a long battle with health problems and died in 2000. But his impact on the game is undeniable. Capital Punishment remains a classic, and Big Pun's legacy is one of the greatest lyricists of all time. Now let's head down south to New Orleans, where Juvenile was igniting the streets with his own brand of fiery hip-hop. 400 Degrees was a game changer, putting Cash Money Records on the map and solidifying Juvenile's status as a southern rap icon. He had 2 other albums before, but this was his first major release. Juvenile, with Manny Fresh on the beats, brought that New Orleans bounce to the forefront. And 400 Degrees was a soundtrack to the movement, how it became an instant anthem. And then you had Back That Thing Up, a track that took the world by storm and became a staple at every party. Juvenile's flow was effortless. His lyrics were authentic, reflecting on the realities of street life. This album went 4 times platinum, with his next 4 albums going gold or platinum, continuing to sell millions of records into the 2000s. 400 Degrees was a body of work that showcased Juvenile's versatility and cemented his place in hip-hop forever. Now let's talk about a group that will go on to achieve a lot of global success, the Black Eyed Peas. Behind the Front was their debut album. It showed a different side to the group that would later dominate the charts with their pop-infused sound, or what I call hip-hop. This was before the Fergie era, and Behind the Front showcased a more raw and organic sound. will.i.am, Apple the App, and Taboo were already masters of their craft, with Kim Hill's vocals, blending hip-hop, funk, and soul influences into their tracks. Songs like Joints and Jam and Karma became underground hits, and their socially conscious lyrics resonated with audiences. After Fergie joined the group, they ended up selling tens of millions of records worldwide, winning 6 Grammy Awards. Behind the Front may not have been the commercial success of their later albums, but it laid the groundwork for their evolution. When Lauryn Hill dropped The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, the game stood still. Bringing her talents over from the Fugees, this was a masterpiece, a phenomenon that transcended genres and generations. Lauryn's blend of soul, R&B, and hip-hop was groundbreaking. Her lyrics honest and deeply personal. From the opening track Lost Ones, Lauryn commanded attention. Her voice, a powerful instrument that conveyed both vulnerability and strength, while That Thing celebrated black love and cautioned against societal pressures while showing off her rapid-fire flow. The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill was about self-discovery, empowerment, and embracing your truth. Lauryn's impact on music and culture is immeasurable, and this album remains a timeless classic. And last but not least, we gotta talk about the raw energy and intensity of DMX. It's dark and hell is hot was like a punch to the gut, an unfiltered explosion of emotion. DMX's gruff voice, his barks, his vulnerability, it was like nothing we'd ever heard before. Get At Me Dawg was an immediate banger. Rough Riders Anthem became a battle cry. But it was tracks like Damien and Slippin' that showcased DMX's depth and complexity. He wasn't afraid to confront his demons, to talk about his struggles, and it resonated with listeners on a deep level. DMX's impact on hip-hop is undeniable. He paved the way for artists to be raw, to be vulnerable, and to be themselves. His legacy is complex, marked by both triumph and tragedy. X lost his life after some battles with drugs, but his voice continues to echo through the halls of hip-hop history. 1998 was a year that redefined hip-hop. We saw the rise of new voices, the evolution of sounds, and the emergence of artists who were going to become legends. These albums, these artists, they pushed the boundaries, challenged conventions, and left a mark on different cultures worldwide. Before the debuts of 1999 leave their mark, for 1998, it's a wrap.